Hi muckers, welcome back to the 12th of December. I was trying to think what day it is. That is the 12th of December. Let's look at the view in Brighton one last time before this trip. Here we go. Again, please do not be fooled because it is absolutely freezing today. It's really bright though. So anyway, I am now about to leave for the airport. I'm gonna get an Uber. I'm gonna try get an Uber because there's a lot of train delays today. So I'm hoping if you watched my video yesterday, you know the mess. There is like, my camera's like really dirty. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Clean your eyes, princess. So I've packed everything. I'm gonna get the Uber in hopes that that'll be delayed less than a train. If not, I'm just gonna have to get a train again like yesterday. If you know, I was literally left stranded. So yeah, I have absolutely everything packed in my suitcase and I have absolutely everything in my hand luggage. Please do not ask me, Adam, do you have blank? Do you have blank? Because that's whenever I start stressing out and then I'm go through everything again and then I'm way more delayed. I also put purple shampoo in my hair last night and let it sit for like 30 minutes, which I really don't think you're supposed to do. And it's like turned my hair gray, which I love because I loved when my hair was gray and also my hair was starting to get really orangey. So I'm absolutely loving that I was able to change my hair color overnight. So anyway, what we're gonna do right now is head downstairs, get an Uber hopefully, and go to Heathrow Airport. I was gonna say go to New York, but we have a couple steps before that. Bye bye Christmas tree! Okay, it's been hectic, but I'm now at the airport and I'm going to my gate. Sorry for the limited filming, but it was really hectic. But I'm now on my way to the gate. Everything's going smoothly. And we're gonna go on our flight to New York. So it's a 9-hour flight today. Ugh. Okay, I'm currently in the airplane bathroom. I'm not gonna stay in here for too long because I feel like everyone who's like waiting out there's people probably dying for the bathroom, but I'm in here vlogging. Probably think I'm having like an enormous shit right now. But anyway, it is currently 9:30 UK time, and it is currently 4:20 New York time. We're supposed to be arriving at 7. The flight's going okay, everything's fine. I'm watching Dairy Girls, I just watched Mean Girls, but I'm gonna leave now. I'm so scared people think I'm like having like explosive diarrhea. My hair is so white from the purple shampoo. Anyway, I'm really scared people think I'm like, so we're gonna leave. Okay, we have made it to JFK. We have just arrived after a long flight and a long time trying to get through like passport control. I was wondering what it was called over here, passport control. But now I'm here. I'm gonna get an Uber from over there. I'm very excited. It is currently, I just literally changed the time on my phone. It is 8:15 p.m., which is ironic because it just turned midnight for me. Wait, no, did it just turn 1 a.m.? I don't know. It's like bedtime for me, but like evening time now with New York time. Anyway, let's go to the hotel. I just got into my hotel room and I'm like getting emotional just because I'm like really tired as well. Hey! So I was checking in and I hadn't paid for a room with a view or anything like that. And the woman at the desk is checking me in and I was really late as well, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get like a really shitty view, whatever. Last time I was here I just got like a brick wall. And the woman goes, hey, like, you know, Madison Square Garden is right beside here. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, do you want a room? Like, I can upgrade you to a room that like overlooks Madison Square Garden. And I was like, oh my God, you have like no idea. Like, that's the full reason I'm on this trip, is going to Madison Square Garden tomorrow and Friday. And she was like, oh my God, then I have to do it. And she upgraded my room to literally the view is of Madison Square Garden. So I'm just like, I'm just so tired as well, that like this is so beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna go put powder on because I'm really oily, and I'm gonna hit the streets because I'm feeling incredibly on edge and I'm feeling incredibly tired and I can't go to bed right now. So if I go out on the streets, that'll be better. So we're gonna do that. Oh my God, the hotel room has a coffee maker. They never had that before. Bougie. Alright. Okay, so I ended up taking a nice little stroll around, I think I'm in like Soho or something like that. I can't tell which area I'm in. All I know is that I like took a couple subways downtown and then just walked around for a bit. But it is like, I was hoping to like go around and do a couple things or whatever, but it's like too bitterly cold to like process anything that's going on right now and how I'm feeling. So what I am gonna do is Uber back to the hotel and just order food and call it a night. And then start fresh tomorrow because it's really cold right now. Oh my god, my body is like aching from that. And I was only outside for like a little bit of time. So I'm very nervous for how cold this trip is going to be. And I mean, I thought it was cold in Brighton. I thought it was cold in London, but nothing has compared to whatever that just was. I need to figure out, oh my god, like my neck is like so stiff because of being outside. That is like unreal temperatures that I have never felt before. And I've been in New York during Christmas time before. I was here this time last year. It has never been that cold before. So I was planning on going out and walking around a bit and all like that. First of all, I'm really tired, but that's to be expected because it's currently 5 a.m. for me. And I woke up at 8 a.m. anyway today. And I went to bed at 3 a.m. So my hair has gone so like white gray from that purple shampoo. I really gotta say, if you know, are in the in-between stage where your hair is really starting to go like that brassy, orangey, if you're a bleached babe like me, I really didn't think that just lathering purple shampoo on your hair and leaving it on for like 30 minutes while it's wet and then just washing it off would actually work, but it has completely changed the color of my hair. Thank God I like it, because otherwise I'd be so pissed right now. So yeah, I was up last night until like 3, and then I woke up at 8, and I've been on the go since 9:30 or something like that. So it's currently like 5 a.m. for me now, and I was on little sleep anyway, but I was planning on like walking around for a bit and kind of just taking in the city ambience, but I went straight from the hotel to out, and you can see by my hand color, and I didn't put any other coat or anything on. And so it was really unbearable, so I didn't stay out for that long at all. So at least I'll know for tomorrow and the next day, and the next day and the next day to, you know, be properly equipped for it. But I've made an oopsie. I didn't pack what I was supposed to pack. I mean, I brought my essential clothes that I had just bought. If you watched yesterday's video, there's the city ambience. Hope everyone's okay though. I didn't bring my Levi jeans, which are the only things I fucking wear. If you see me, I'm wearing my Levi jeans. The same fucking ones. I have 2 pairs of them, and I wear one to death, I wash them, I wear the other one, wash them, oh my god, my neck from the cold is like actually, oh my goodness. And I didn't bring them. I meant to pack them today, but I was in such a rush and I didn't pack them, and I also didn't pack my gloves that I just bought yesterday for this trip. So I brought the Santa hats though, so we're all good there. So, and I also didn't bring a lot of my like shampoo and stuff like that, so I need to go to like Sephora or CVS or something like that in the morning. So yeah, I have not even looked in my suitcase yet. Where is it? It's behind me here. It's right there. I haven't even looked in my suitcase yet to like figure out like what I do and don't have and what I did and didn't bring. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna crack the system by packing at like 2 a.m. and then whenever I wake up I have little to do. However, I didn't realize that I was like really tired packing and doing, you know, 100 things at the same time. That apparently I just didn't do a good job of packing. Well, I'm just excited to be back with Gatorade, let me tell you that. So, because today hasn't been that eventful of a video, I'm gonna be doing something that I hate watching and that I hate filming. However, I don't want to cross this video over into tomorrow, and I also just want to sit down and talk to you before I go to bed. It's almost midnight. I'm hoping to go to bed at like 12:30, and then I'll wake up, you know, at a decent time and have a good night's rest. And I normally don't get jet lagged, but tomorrow's gonna be a crazy day. Tomorrow is Mariah Carey. I'm literally looking at Madison Square Garden right now, and I'm like, oh my god, how easy is that, by the way? That like a 2-minute walk maximum back from the concert to the hotel. Normally it's such a struggle getting to and from, you know, arenas. So I got Mr. Beast. I got Mr. Beast Burger, which is something that I do whenever I am in America because it is so fucking good. Now, I do not care for Mr. Beast. Sorry, I really don't. I also got more water. I just love Gatorade, so I'm just gonna be drinking that shit. I love the Mr. Beast food that they have out here. It is so good. And I think my mom can attest for that as well. And I don't even like ever see him really promoting this. So I like don't know where this is really like coming from or whatever like that. But I got the Mr. Beast burger right here. And then, oh wait, this is the Mr. Beast burger, the bigger one. And then I got 2 of the crinkle fries. And I think one of them is like their, seasoned one, and then one of them is just not their seasoned one. So if you're watching this right now, pull up a drink, pull up a snack, eat this with dinner or something like that, and let's talk. So okay, these are the seasoned ones. The food looks bad. Oh, yay, seasoned over my white bedding. They're good. The seasoning is like a little bit spicy, and then the regular ones, they're really good. Now again, mukbangs are not for everyone. They're not for me. But this is what we have to deal with today. So the flight went well. I'm really happy about that. Things haven't been going well. It's my countdown app telling me that Mariah Carey #1 show is today. I love seeing Uber drivers' selfies that they take. You know, whenever like it's like your new Uber ride is being completed and it's like a selfie from the driver. Like, I love it. So I haven't been having good luck when it comes to traveling in any capacity recently. But today was a good day. So hallelujah. I've been talking about whenever it goes wrong. Oh, they're actually quite spicy. Today it went good. No problem on the flight. I didn't stress out. I don't think there was ever a moment on the flight that I panicked more than like regular, you know what I mean? Like there was a couple of points, but like nothing more than regular. I'm so happy about that. Now, I had a glass of red wine before my flight because a lot of you were commenting on my video being like, Adam, go in and get a glass of wine before your flight, but only a glass of wine, like do not get drunk, but you know, have a glass of wine, it will calm your nerves. And I was like, I'm all in or all nothing. I'm like, 1 glass of wine, like I'm gonna drink the bottle. It's just like, my mind automatically goes to like, I'm going to the club. So I had 1 glass of wine at Heathrow Airport, and it just worked wonders. And like an hour into the flight, it started to wear off, and I started to become very aware of the fact I was going to be sitting in my seat for like 8 or 9 hours. But then they came around and gave us our dinner, which was like chicken and potato or something like that, and they offered a glass of wine with it. So I ended up having actually 3 glasses of wine. Because the flight was so long, they ended up doing it twice. So I had 3 glasses of wine, and I didn't get drunk, but I definitely was relaxed, I would say, and it was so nice to be relaxed on a flight. And also, I had booked a window seat, which I think I need to stop doing. I think that's one of my downfalls. I think window seats are my enemy. I used to think they were my BFF. I think they're my enemy. I want to take a bite into this burger, and then I'm gonna tell you why. This burger is tiny. America, your food is huge. Why is Mr. Beast the one that's making fucking small portion sizes? Boo. Oh, this burger is double wrapped. I thought it literally just looked like this like pale ass color. I promise it is good. This is tiny. This is their double burger. My ass. Double burger. How the fuck is that a double burger? Like, even the UK has bigger double burgers than this. Mr. Beast, shame on you. So, I am gonna take a bite, sorry, before I talk, because I've been waiting for this moment, honestly. I really have since my flight. It's really good. Let me tell you about the window seat. My theory has always been, if I can look out the window, I'm aware that we're safe. Some bullshit like that. That does not work. Today, I get on the flight and I was excited because on TikTok they said that if you choose the left-hand side of the plane when you're flying into JFK, you'll get a view of the city. So I paid a little bit extra to like choose my seat. I was on the left side. And I go to sit down and there's, you know, the 3 seats, whatever, and there's this old couple. Like, looked around the same age as my nan and granddad, but like a bit older, so like I would assume both of them were in their mid-80s. And they were, I don't mean to be rude, but they were like fragile looking. And they were both sitting on, not the window seat, but the 2 other ones. And they saw me coming and they were like struggling to get up and like get out or whatever like that. And I was like, oh, like if it's easier, you two can move down to the window and I'll sit on the whatever. And I regretted it whenever I said it, but I was just trying to like, I felt so bad that they like had to get up or whatever like that. So then they were like, thank you, and they moved down. And they ended up being a really, the woman was so sweet. I mean, we were talking on and off throughout the flight. She was from Berlin. She was really sweet, just like a nice old woman, really wholesome. And they were so like in love and just excited for the trip, and it was so cute. I don't think they stopped holding hands the entire flight, which is, my goodness, I would never even do that with my partner. So that was sweet. But anyway, whenever I sat down, I was like, shit, why did I just do that? I was like, because I need to see the window, because I always never, you know, wanted to be on the aisle because I feel that I can't see what's going on. So if there's a little bit of turbulence, I'll think it's like more extreme than what it is. Which I think still applies to like a level, but not as much knowing what I know now. So, because I wasn't at the window, I didn't know when we were taking off, I didn't know when we were up high, I didn't know when we were low, I didn't know when we were landing, and it was fabulous. I had no concept of anything on the flight. And that wasn't because of the wine, shockingly. I had no concept of anything that was going on, and it was kind of like I took a step back from being co-pilot in my head, and I didn't enjoy the flight. That's not the right expression, but I was able to sit back and be like, well, I don't know what's gonna happen anyway. And I think that that's my thing. I need to stop booking the fucking window. And so if anyone else struggles with plane anxiety, hey, my nose will not stop running ever since going outside. If anyone struggles with that and you always choose the window seat like me, try not choose the window seat, because it really made a big difference. Now, the flight, the airport, the Uber, everything that went wrong yesterday went right today. And it was kind of like a, whew, we're getting back on track, y'all. It was just like, a lot of people were like, oh my god, it's comical how many things were going wrong in the last day. And I was like, you're telling me, fuck me. It was a disaster yesterday. Even my parents were like, I don't know if you have the best luck in the entire world or the worst luck in the entire world, because these things keep happening to you, but you keep being okay in these situations, so we don't know if you have good luck or really bad luck. I don't know. Oh, whenever I was coming back, I quickly ran into a CVS, because I had to get a couple Sharpies, because I brought two Mariah Carey vinyl just on the off chance that like, because I'm right beside Madison Square Garden, just in the off chance that like I would see her, you know, car drive in and she'd all stop for autographs, just on the off chance. I would rather be prepared or whatever. So I went and got Sharpies just to have them in my bag. And my favorite thing, and I always said this, is that the CVS worker who greets you at the door is always stoned out of their fucking minds, and it's amazing. Welcome to CVS. And they're like not even looking at you. And it's not, you know, it's not tired. You know, it's like stoned. And they smell of weed, and I'm like, I want to smoke with you. I can't wait to go into Times Square again and be harassed to buy weed from people. Times Square is such a scary place. And it's like such a culture shock. Because it's so like weird to like approach people in London, and it's so weird to approach people in Brighton. It's really not that weird to approach people in Ireland, but because I've been so accustomed to like the UK way of living, being in New York where like random strangers will just come up to you in the street can be so threatening, because you're so like, this isn't supposed to happen, but it is like quite normal here. If you walk in, you know, certain places, who knows, someone might come up trying to sell you weed, someone might come up trying to film a TikTok with you. Like, there's just so many twists and turns of this city. I want, like no other, for someone to come up to me on the street filming one of their TikToks. You know those TikToks that go like on like your For You page, where it's like they walk up to strangers on the street and they're like, what song are you listening to? Or they just like go up to them at the park and they ask them like random questions or whatever. Why have I never experienced that? I feel like I've like walked enough in my lifetime within the past couple of years, traveling in different places, never once been asked. I'm really interested if anyone here's watching this video who's been involved in one of them, or you've had someone come up to you and try film you be in their video. Let me know how that experience has went down. I remember a couple years ago, that would be the most threatening thing in the entire world for like the day-to-day person, someone coming up and trying to record you. But I think it's all been normalized now because of TikTok. I feel like every age is on TikTok right now. Like, my granddad uses TikTok. My mom uses TikTok. My brothers use TikTok. My niece probably uses TikTok. Like, it's so, every generation are using it. And it's like, that does apply to YouTube as well, but I feel that TikTok is so trend heavy that it's almost like OG YouTube whenever a video would actually go viral. Viral has no meaning anymore on YouTube specifically. Like, a viral video back in the day on YouTube was like something that you could literally reference it and everyone would know it. Now, a video can have 300 million views and a lot of people still haven't seen it. Like, I think there's no such thing as like viral on YouTube anymore, but there is viral on TikTok. But the downside is it probably only lasts for like 5 hours. So there's like weird pros and cons to both social medias. I was thinking today in my Uber, I wasn't thinking this, but God, this Gatorade is so good. I'm gonna try the other flavors. How I find Jenna Marbles. I find Jenna Marbles on RoodTube. Anyone remember RoodTube? It was a TV show that compiled like the rudest videos of the month. And basically by rude it means like pranks or like joke videos or something like that, right? And they would often include YouTube videos, because this was when a YouTube video going viral meant that everyone watched it. And one day me and my brother were sitting in the living room, and I'll always remember it, and I was very young. I was very, very, very young. It was like around the time Jenna Marbles had posted the video, and they showed Jenna Marbles as how to trick people into thinking you're really good looking when you're not, I think is the title, something like that. And it played that entire video, and I was obsessed with that video. Even my brother found it funny, which he like never agreed with my taste, especially back then. Now he would, but we just like hated each other when we were younger because we were brothers. We love each other now, but like, Jesus, yeah, we just used to fight all the time. And I then went on her YouTube channel and found all of her like things girls do, things, you know, all these, then the videos with the dogs, and then it was her boyfriend at the time, and then they broke up, and then it was Julie, and then it was like, I've been like a ride or die for Jenna Marbles unlike any other YouTuber. Like, I mean, I've been fans of YouTubers for like a lot of their career, but none like Jenna Marbles whenever I really think about it, because I really was there from that first how to trick people into things, and I was way too young to be watching that video, but they showed it on TV. But I just think like, comparing Jenna Marbles then to her last few videos, may her channel rest, is crazy the evolution she made. And it was like, wow, I really grew up with her as well. Like, I started watching her whenever I was like, I don't even know what age, and I basically finished watching her whenever I was like, what, 18 years old, 19 years old, like. And I was going through her channel a couple days ago actually, and it is apparent that she lost her interest in doing YouTube videos way before she announced it. Like, I'm talking way before. When her videos started heavily relying on her dogs, and we love the dog content, I do, I think was whenever, you know, she started losing, you know, the interest in YouTube. And honestly, I would much rather her not post than her post videos that she's not all in on, because then it would like also, you know, affect the legacy as well. Like, she has an incredible legacy on YouTube, one of the only YouTubers that actually does. You say the name and there's like no like, or can we like them attached to it? Like, she's a well-rounded YouTuber who actually showed an evolution, and if there was content in the past that people don't agree with now, or she doesn't agree with now, she was one of the only YouTubers where people would be like, oh, we can actually see growth. Whereas other YouTubers, you're like, how can you say it's growth whenever you did the same behavior last year? Something along those lines is how I'm thinking about it. So, tomorrow. All I know is the show is 8. So I have to be at Madison Square Garden for 8 p.m. And I don't know, I'm just gonna base it on like how cold it is each day. Like, what I'm gonna do is based on that. And also, I have no itinerary. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're literally just gonna go with the flow. It's gonna be exciting though. All I know is that tomorrow I wanna go get the coffee from the coffee place I like here. And we're gonna do, I think some exploring tomorrow. I'm gonna try fit in as much as possible before the show without tiring myself out, because I'm not sacrificing energy for that show. We have other days to do a lot of stuff, but we'll do some things tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna sign off, me and my Gatorade. It is now 12:16. This is so good. They have them in the vending machine out there. I might go and get another one. I'm just gassed that there's a coffee machine here. Hello, is it a Keurig? That is so foam. I've like actually want a coffee machine, so I might take it home with me. Interesting. Okay, I love you. I will see you tomorrow for a much better video. But this was a travel day. This was a long day. Nonetheless, it was a good day, and I'm celebrating that it was a safe day. Okay, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Good night. Mwah.